Imagine you were standing around a Sunday barbecue. You have a snag in one hand and your brother-in-law is bending your ear. He's bragging about how his ETF stock portfolio is up 9% this year. He tells you that leaving your spare cash in your mortgage offset account is for financial dinosaurs. He says you are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. You nod politely, but in the back of your head, a seed of doubt is planted. Is he right? Am I being an idiot by just smashing my mortgage?
Well, g'day. Today, we are settling the greatest financial debate in Australia: the offset account versus the share market. If you listen to the young financial gurus on the internet, they will show you a spreadsheet proving that investing in ETFs completely destroys the offset account over 30 years. And on paper, their math is flawless. But you and I do not live on a piece of paper. And more importantly, if you're 55 years old, you don't have 30 years to wait for a spreadsheet to come true. Today, I am going to show you the brutal, verified math of where you should put your spare cash right now. We're going to expose the illusion of 8%, the hidden tax trap that wipes out your profits, and the psychological nightmare of market timing. But here is where it gets interesting. By the end of this video, I am going to reveal a third option, a completely legal, government-approved strategy that actually beats both the offset account and the ETF for anyone over 50. Let's start with the darling of the internet, exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. The picture's simple. You take your $50,000 in cash, you dump it into an ETF that tracks the top 200 companies in Australia, and you let it ride. Historically, the Australian share market returns about 8% a year over the long term. If you run an 8% return on 50 grand for 10 years, you end up with roughly $108,000. Your money is more than doubled.
It looks like an absolute no-brainer. However, this is where the spreadsheet wizards get it completely wrong, because they conveniently forget about the silent partner in your investment journey, the Australian Tax Office. That 8% return is not entirely capital growth. A huge chunk of it comes from dividends. And every single time those dividends land in your account, the ATO taxes them at your marginal tax rate. Even with franking credits, if you are working full-time, a slice of your profit is gone instantly. But wait, the taxman isn't finished with you yet. Let's say you turn 65, you retire, and you decide to sell your ETFs to fund a caravan trip around Australia. Because your shares went up in value, you trigger capital gains tax.
Yes, if you hold the shares for more than 12 months, you get a 50% discount on that tax. But you are still handing over thousands of dollars of your hard-earned profit straight to the government. Suddenly, that magical 8% return looks a lot closer to 5 or 6% after the taxman has taken his double dip. And that is assuming the market actually goes up. This brings us to the psychological reality of investing. The stock market does not go up in a straight, beautiful line. It is a violent roller coaster. In 2008, the market crashed by 50%. During the pandemic, it plummeted by 30% in a matter of weeks.
If you are 25 years old, a market crash is a great buying opportunity. But if you're 58 years old and you plan to retire in 2 years, watching your $50,000 suddenly turn into $35,000 will literally keep you awake at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling. You do not have the time to wait 7 years for the market to recover. You are exposed to what the industry calls sequence of returns risk. So, what is the alternative? Let's look at contender number 2, the mortgage offset account. An offset account is simply a bank account attached to your home loan. If you owe $400,000 on your house, but you put $50,000 into your offset, the bank can only charge you interest on $350,000.
Right now, the average Australian mortgage rate is sitting around 6.5%. If you put 50 grand into your offset, you are saving $3,250 in interest every single year. Now, $3,000 might not sound as sexy as the stock market, but here is the brutal mathematical reality that your brother-in-law at the barbecue doesn't understand. $1 saved in interest is completely 100% tax-free. You do not declare it, the ATO cannot touch it. To put $3,250 of cash in your pocket from a stock market dividend, you would actually need to earn about $4,800 before tax.
Mathematically, a guaranteed 6.5% tax-free return in an offset account is equivalent to earning a risky 9 or 10% in the share market. There is zero volatility. There are no stock market crashes. The bank cannot lose your offset money. You get a guaranteed, massive tax-free return, and every single day you are moving closer to the ultimate Aussie dream, owning the roof over your head outright. For an older Australian approaching retirement, the offset account is an absolute fortress. But, like everything in finance, it has a trap. The greatest strength of the offset account is that the money is sitting right there, ready to be used. And that is also its greatest weakness. Because the money is perfectly liquid, it is incredibly tempting to spend it. You see $50,000 sitting in the app, and suddenly remodeling the bathroom feels like a necessity. You dip into the offset, you spend the cash, and instantly your mortgage interest shoots back up. Furthermore, once your house is completely paid off, the offset account becomes entirely useless. You can't eat your house in retirement. You need an income stream. This is why pitting the offset account against the ETF is actually a false debate for older Australians, because there is a third option that legally destroys both of them.
If you are over the age of 55, you have access to the ultimate financial cheat code. It is called concessional superannuation contributions. Let's say you have that same $50,000 in cash. Instead of putting it in the offset, and instead of buying ETFs in your own name, you salary sacrifice your income or make a personal deductible contribution into your super fund. The moment you do this, the government gives you a massive tax shield. If you earn $90,000 a year, your marginal tax rate is 32.5%, but money going into super is only taxed at 15%. You instantly save 17.5% on your taxes on day one. That is an immediate, guaranteed return on your money before it is even invested.
Once the money's inside the super vault, your fund manager invests it in the exact same shares and ETFs we talked about earlier. But inside super, the tax on those dividends is capped at 15%. And the grand finale? When you turn 60 and officially retire, you convert that super into an account-based pension. Every single dollar of capital growth and every single dividend becomes 100% tax-free. So, how do we wrap this up into a real-world strategy? Here is the Retired Aussie Playbook. If you are young, with 30 years ahead of you, ETFs outside of super make sense to build long-term accessible wealth. But if you are 55 or 60 years old, the game is entirely different.
First, you use your offset account as your ultimate emergency bunker. You keep 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses sitting in there. It starves the bank of interest, and it gives you instant cash if the car breaks down or you lose your job. But once that emergency buffer is full, you do not hoard cash in the offset, and you certainly do not buy ETFs in your own name to pay the ATO unnecessary taxes. You violently funnel your surplus cash into your superannuation using concessional contributions. You abuse the 15% tax shield. You let the money compound in a protected environment, ready to be drawn out completely tax-free the moment you cross the finish line at age 60.
The brother-in-law at the barbecue might think he is a genius, but when he is handing a third of his profits to the taxman, you will be sitting on the porch of a paid-off house, drawing a tax-free pension from your super. You tell me who actually won the game. Now, I want to hear from you. Jump into the comments right now. Are you team offset, team ETF, or are you funneling everything into super? Drop your strategy below and I will reply to you. Let's see what the community's actually doing. If this video helped you block out the noise, do me a massive favour. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support this old bloke and get priority replies, hit that join button below. I'm the Retired Aussie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.